Throughout my life I have been proclaimed as a geek, socially disadvantaged like a morbid freak, as feeble-minded bullies picked on me a bit. I was awkward instead of smooth or athletic, while dreaming being debonair and magnetic, as my antagonizers indulged in a hit. Revolting rumors were divulged that I was queer, while holding a grudge for strong insults in that year from the sarcastic girls and the moronic jocks. Obviously, I did not date an escort much, or honestly, I never had a date as such, as fruitless efforts were interrupted in mocks. Back then I was wayward in hallucination, without the internet for rejuvenation, or for voluptuous, masculine resurgence. I lived a grotesque world of intimidation, dreading disturbing face-to-face conversation, as dateless nights were an enlarging recurrence. Most girls wanted to bypass the horrific geek, so I purchased a blow-up doll that sprung a leak. In college, my sex life was hypothetical. New light came on a day I will never forget, when I glowingly hooked up to the internet, where sly lines were no longer theoretical. I could make conversation, then take a shower, then be back for more chat rooms in half an hour. Cybersex was faultless for geeks with special needs. I knew with language a woman could be convinced to a carnal point where an ego was once minced. For fornication is what the internet feeds. Internet chat rooms hijacked my reclusive need when aching to undertake the lecherous deed, not conceiving the absurdity of it all. I had buried animal prowess to express, absolving me from studious mental duress, until the fleshly cocked accomplishment would fall. I have held distractions in the palm of my hand, making love across an endless keyboard of land, between two fabrications, dishonestly deep. Cybersex trumped religion for saving my soul, cascading down a ceaseless computer network hole, where all in its global village chats are dirt cheap. I perceive steamy virtual technology with superhighway chat room methodology, which brought to light kinky data at a free source. I had my bookworm computer geek reliance for eroticism through computer science, with pictures of 2 naked women and a horse. My beast libido was now synchronized in tune, where harmonious typed babble was opportune across symphonic airwaves of the internet. My hands were absorbed in the cosmos of email from a writing seductive internet female, oozing words of heavy petting tenderness. I acted like the women were my personnel, chatting with those play actors who have lied as well, figuring what is not recognized is not harm. I scheduled a clammy net get-together with a kinky woman cutely dressed in leather, aspiring this time to apply my other arm. I found myself rubbing eyeballs in cyberspace, where a winning combination could interface, admiring the talk common and pornographic. After a pressure-cooked chat, I could burn and rip with a big file for another to unzip, enlarging a photograph with a double click. I was the fond hacker with the women I had, as they were gladly sliding around my mouse pad, writing my spicy prose that would make them smile. I could entice them with a cunning suggestion, while viciously buffering my net congestion, mastering the art of installing a file. Hypertext chatting days were animalistic, with my expressions individualistic, as ritualistic innuendo went fine. Chat room intervals were sensationalistic, concealing my nerdy geek characteristic, while requesting fornicating meetings at 9. Those days were gone once the bots and spam entered in, which robbed the chat rooms of copulation within. Its loss was hard for older geeks to comprehend. I may have lost out on marriage by typing words, yet I am still placed in their societal herds, knowing not how to approach women when words end.